was written by the famous writer William Shakespeare. In this play, the lives and loves of noblemen Antonio and Bassanio can only be won by risking loss against the sinister moneylender Shylock.
It is a story that revolves around love, sacrifice, friendship, and vendetta. We proudly present our closing play, Merchant of Venice.
Our story begins in the city of Venice, where we see Antonio with his closest friend, Bassanio. Antonio is a wealthy merchant who owns many valuable ships that sail far and wide. Bassanio is a young Venetian nobleman, but is poor because he has spent more money than he can afford. This young man is in love with a beautiful and young lady named Portia, whose father has recently died and left her with all his wealth. And so Bassanio seeks Antonio's help to woo Portia.
This lady you spoke of, and the pilgrimage you want to make to see her.
Antonio, you know that I've enjoyed myself too much and spent more than I have. I now owe a lot of money, and most of it to you. I want to pay back my debts, but I have no money. Yet, if you could lend me a little more now, I think I have a plan to get back all the money you've spent on me.
I pray you, let me know it and I will do everything I can to help you.
There is a rich young lady in Belmont named Portia. She's fair and of wondrous virtues, and I'm sure I've seen her looking at me with eyes full of love. Her father has most recently died, and the word about her has spread. Men come from far and wide to try and win her. Oh, Antonio, had I got the means and the money to go to Belmont and try my luck, I think I could win fair Portia's love.
Don't worry, Bassanio. I will help you win this fair lady. But, you know, that all my money and fortunes are presently tied up in my cargoes, in the ships at sea. My credit is good though, so let's go and see if we can get a loan from someone and I'll repay it soon after.
Thank you, Antonio.
Meanwhile in Belmont, men from all over the world come to win the hand of beautiful Portia. It had been her dying father's last wish that she should find her husband through a strange test of choosing one of 3 metal chests. Portia loved her father and followed his last wish, although it was very hard for her.
too much money can be as sick of it as those of us who have nothing.
But is it fair that a living daughter should be controlled by the will of her dead father?
But your father was a wise and holy man. The plan he had devised will no doubt not be chosen by any except one who shall rightly love you. How do you feel about the men who have already come to court you?
Well, I don't like any of them.
Do you remember, in your father's time, a young man from Venice, a soldier and a scholar who came hither?
Yes, I do believe his name was...
Bassanio! True, madam. He of all the men was the best deserving, my fair lady.
You're right, Nerissa. I remember him well, and I remember him worthy of praise. How now, what news?
Madam, the Prince of Morocco is here.
Send him in.
My lady, I wish you well. I hope you won't dislike me for my dark complexion, for I come from a land that is close to the sun.
I do not judge by my maiden's eyes. Whoever wins me by my father's test is fair enough for my affection.
For that I thank you. Therefore I pray, lead me to the chest to try my fortune.
Here are the chests, noble prince. Now make your choice.
I'll read the writing on each one. The first of gold, who this inscription bears: Who chooseth me shall gain what many men desire. Well, the second, silver, which this promise carries: Who chooseth me shall get as much as he deserves. This third, dull lead, with warning all is blunt. Who chooseth me must give up all that he has. How shall I know if I do choose the right one?
One of them contains my picture, prince. If you choose that, then I am yours.
What says this next chest? Who chooseth me must give up all that he has. Must give? For what? For lead? This chest threatens. I should rather not give anything for it. What says this silver casket with a virgin hue? Who chooseth me shall get as much as he deserves. Was there, Morocco? Why, that's the lady. I do in birth deserve her and fortunes. Let's see once more the saying that is engraved in gold. Who chooseth me shall gain what many men desire. Why, that's the lady also. All the world desires her. One of these three contains her picture. I choose the gold. Deliver me the key.